I work at a doctor's office. I am now a medical assistant, an EKG technician, and a phlebotomist. I've been in the medical field for over 20 years. What brought me to the ranch was I was being molested and raped by family members, including my biological father. My mother looked for about 2 weeks for me, somewhere for me to go, and in her research, she found the Hill Country Youth Ranch. So I wasn't placed there by state. I was placed there by my mother to protect me. When I first stepped foot on the property at the Hill Country Youth Ranch, I felt abandoned by my family. And when I walked into the office, there's a little secretary, Joyce. She was sitting at the desk, and she had the most beautiful smile and the most beautiful greeting of making me feel and having me feel that I was wanted here at the youth ranch. So we went up to Terry Cabin, and I had to sit and wait for the girls to get home, my sisters, my Terry sisters, from school, because of course I got there midday and they were in school. So I had to wait for them to get there. My best greeting when the girls got there was from Michelle Weisenhunt. She's the one that I grew attached to at that time. And shortly after getting to the ranch, I had a tragedy hit. I found out at the age of 15 that I was going to have to bury my mother. She was 33, and my father was 35. He took her life first thing that morning, April 2nd, 1993. And then later that day, he took his life. And I remember when I got back to the ranch, I've never felt so loved at that point than I did for my Terry sisters. This is my family and will always be my family. Because if it wasn't for Mama Carol, for all my Terry sisters, if it wasn't for home, if it wasn't for my family, I would have never made it through. I would want everybody in the world to know that the ranch is unconditional love.